Oh, without a doubt, our organization's extremely excited about playing in this game. Obviously, I think the last 10 years this has been a premier event for not only celebrating the National Hockey League, but celebrating hockey in general. And I know our players, our fans, our staff, all their families are very excited about playing in this game.
Did you see Wednesday's edition of the Road to the Winter Classic?
I saw parts of it. Certainly, are parts of it, and look, I think our players have done a great job. They've embraced having cameras around. They've had fun with it, and I think it's great for fans to get a sort of a little more access to what our players and what our coaches are like behind the scenes.
Did you give your players or coaches any thoughts based on the experience in Pittsburgh and having cameras around, just how to deal with it?
Well, I think it's a situation where there is a trust level between that through the production companies and through us, that they're not out to get you. Yeah, they're here to promote the game and just try to show a little bit behind the scenes what can happen here. And then just from the game perspective, it's not just like another game. This is a fun event. This is an event that we're trying to bring our families involved. The day before, having a skate with the families out there on the ice, and hopefully they can. There's a lot of stress throughout the entire year, a lot of pressure, and hopefully our players can enjoy this moment.
There has not been any discussion. I'm assuming there is not an alumni game. Can you tell us any reason why that you're aware of?
I don't have all the details from that perspective, to be honest. So I'd have to hold back on a comment from that.
Where were you during the game in 08?
Oh, wait, I was actually not here. I was on a scouting trip back in Michigan at that time. So I wasn't here for the game in 08. I was watching on TV like so many other fans.
What was your impression, not knowing what it was going to be like and seeing what you saw?
Well, it was just, you never knew how it was going to turn out. But I know the players in Pittsburgh absolutely loved the event and just everything that surrounded it. I know I had family members who were in the crowd and still talk about just the tailgating and the atmosphere that was surrounding the game. Then I was able to partake one in Pittsburgh a few years later, which was it was difficult from one standpoint because it was moved from the afternoon to the evening, but then the evening I thought brought a whole new element and stuff to it too. So hopefully the weather elements will be in our favor, and we can get off the game off well, and guys can enjoy it.
Having gone through 3 or 4 with Pittsburgh, do they ever come distractions, or you know what I mean? Do they ever just become too big almost for just a regular season game?
No, I think it's a scenario where, like, if you enjoy it, and it's a great opportunity to showcase yourself and playing in the outdoors and in these great environments. You're talking about a scenario where you're playing in front of 50, 60,000 people. So, no, I think our players, enjoy the opportunity to be in these type of events.
We see the Crosby goal replayed so many times over the last 10 years. Even though he had won a Hart Trophy by then, was that almost the first iconic Sid moment before the Olympics, before winning any cups?
Well, I think it just goes with his sort of mantra that in important situations he comes up. He's a player that can make plays in key situations there, and I think what you saw too is just the excitement. A hockey player playing outside in the snow and scoring a goal that helps his team win the game.
When was the last time?
I think that's what sort of gets back to it is these guys put so much into getting to the National Hockey League and so much from their development standpoint, and this is getting back to when they first started playing the game.
When was the last time you played outdoors? Was a kid? Was that the last time?
Well, when I've gone back at home at Christmas and stuff in Winnipeg, I've played outdoors a little bit there, but it's been quite a few years for sure.
Is it nice that as we get closer, the teams put some points together?
Well, look, it's a scenario where we've talked about it. We have to improve in short situations here. Like you have to look at 5-game segments. You have to look at 7-game segments. And yeah, we've been impressed of how we've performed the last little bit here. Last night was disappointing. I thought we had an opportunity there to continue the point streak. But now it's a scenario where, hey, we have to respond from that and have a good performance in front of our fans here. We haven't done that enough throughout the year, and here's a good opportunity tonight.
Do you expect potentially some movement before the roster freeze?
I can't tell you whether I can predict that or not. We certainly have had conversations going on, but I wouldn't say anything is imminent right now.
The World Juniors being here obviously kicks you guys out of the building for quite a long stretch for a couple trips. I mean, how different is the World Juniors now than when you played, just in terms of the hype surrounding it, especially in Canada?
Well, in Canada, it's gone to a different level from the popularity and the coverage. Whether it's the summer camps or just their selection camp that's going on here right now. But still, it's an amazing tournament, and with the outdoor game here with Canada, U.S., I can't even imagine what the atmosphere is going to be there. It's been you look at what happened in the gold medal game last year, and just intensifying that rivalry there. And yeah, it's certainly an inconvenience for us being out of our building, but I also think it's been great. You look at what the National Hockey League did, that we're going to be in New York for about a week there's time, so we're not bouncing from hotel to hotel. We're at one and sort of based in one spot. That makes it at least a little bit better. And after the Winter Classic, we at least do come back for a day here before heading out again.
I haven't seen you since the Molson move. What went into that, and just how much thought?
It was a very difficult move. It's everybody in that locker room, everyone in this organization has a ton of respect for Matt and the professionalism that he brings. And you look at his start down in the AHL already. Hopefully, this jumpstarts him getting back to the National Hockey League. But it was difficult conversations. But it just was a situation that we had to make some adjustments to our team where we were at.
Is Nylander staying in Rochester, or is he going to go to Sweden?
Pardon me?
Is Nylander staying in Rochester, or are you going to release him to Sweden?
That's something that will continue to discussion. We still have discussions with Team Sweden throughout. They've been very accommodating in that situation there, and like I said, I've always been a big proponent of the World Juniors tournament. I think it is very good for their development, and right now we're having Alex just focusing on the games this weekend, and we'll see how things progress next week.
Thanks, guys.